Hi everyone, my name is Paige Dillard and I'm a librarian with the San Diego County Library, and I'm also taking my master's in library science and information program through San Jose State University. And for one of my classes, I was asked to do two book talks. And so today I'm going to talk about two books. The first being We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. During this book, readers are transported into the mind and life of Mary Catherine Blackwood, who is lovingly called Mary Cat by her older sister, Constance Blackwood. The two sisters, Constance being the elder of the two sisters, live together in their family house with their uncle Julian. And the rest of their family, who used to live in the house as well, were murdered years before. And now the entire town believes that Constance was responsible for the murder. And I don't want to give away exactly why they think that, but Constance was never proven guilty by the law. So Constance and Mary Cat and Julian all live together in their family home. And as we go through the story, we begin to learn about the strange existence that the two sisters and Uncle Julian lead together in the house. And we begin to unravel what truly happened to the rest of the family, which is where things get really interesting. For readers who really like unreliable narrators, murder, mystery, and altogether strangeness, We Have Always Lived in the Castle is definitely a must-read book. It was written in 1962, but the way Shirley Jackson writes, it just really transports you into the book, and you don't necessarily feel like you're living in 1962. You just get this really small town type feeling where everyone knows each other. The well-crafted unsettledness that Shirley Jackson provides throughout the book constantly leaves the readers in a state of not knowing what to believe and questioning everything. And it's just a really great, suspenseful, unnerving book to read. It would be great for the Halloween season, and I highly, highly recommend it. For the second title, I will be talking about The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. In The Broken Girls, readers follow two mysteries from two different timelines that will eventually intersect. Both of the events take place in the same little town in Vermont, and while one story is from the 1950s, the other story is more contemporary, taking place in 2014. Through both timelines, we learn about disappearances and murders that take place at the same location, Idlewild Hall, which used to be a boarding school for troubled and discarded young girls in their teens. In 1950, we follow the lives of Sonia, Katie, Roberta, and Cece, all girls who go to the boarding school Idlewild Hall. And we learn about the hard lives they lead while at the school, and we also learn about their disturbing pasts and how the four of them learn to bond together until one day Sonia disappears and is never found. In 2014, Fiona is still grieving over the loss of her older sister from years before, who was found dead on Idlewild Hall grounds. So you can see how the two stories kind of begin to intersect. Intersect. Fiona is a reporter, and so she takes it upon herself to begin a report on the new refurbishment of Idlewild Hall that is currently taking place. And during her research and reporting, she stumbles upon secrets not only from her past and her sister's murder, but the disappearance of Sonia as well. In this book, The villains are not who they seem, which I really enjoyed. And there's many, many twists and turns throughout. And the book definitely keeps readers on the edge of their seats, wanting to know what really happened to Sonia and Fiona's sister. And did the ghost of Mary Hand have anything to do with it? So that's another thing I really enjoyed about this book, is there is a paranormal ghost involved as well. So again, another great book for Halloween time, another great mystery, murder, thriller, suspense book to read. More contemporary. This book was, I believe, published more around the 2014 date. And it's just a really, really well written book, especially with the two different timelines and all the different characters that we meet. And I think that a lot of readers would really enjoy it. So thank you so much for listening. And the two books I covered today were We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson and The Broken Girls by Simone St. James, both two kind of creepy mystery murder books that are just great for the Halloween season or just any time that a reader wants to feel mystified. Thank you.